Hi, I'm Jenny Juhlin, retired emergency dispatcher. Welcome to Call Autopsy, where we listen to a 911 call and I help you break it down. This one comes from Venice, Florida, handled by Venice, Florida Police Department call receivers. This is a call from a 94-year-old gentleman, so he's going to sound a little old, from 2019. Let's go ahead and give this a go.
Karen, yeah.
911, what's the location of the emergency?
Yes, I've had a death in the family. I need an ambulance, I guess, from the police.
What's your address?
My address is
Do you know, like, the numerical address?
Pardon?
Do you know, like, the actual address?
The address is
Okay.
it's my wife. Yeah.
And what's the closest cross street or corner to that location?
Pinebrook, and East Venice.
Okay.
We're right behind Publix.
And you said it was...
This is
And what's the phone number you're calling from?
I'm calling from my cell phone, which is
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
well, she died.
Who died?
My wife.
Okay, so she's there with you right now, and you saying she's dead?
She's sitting in a chair and she's dead.
Okay, just stay in line just 1 second.
Okay.
I'm just updating this information, just 1 second.
Okay.
And are you with her now?
Well, yes, I live here. We live in.
Right, but you're there with her right now?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. And how old is she?
80 years old.
Okay.
Her name is.
And just to confirm, is she awake?
No, she is dead.
Just to confirm, is she breathing?
No, she is not
Okay.
breathing. She is totally dead.
All right, I'm sending paramedics to help you now. Just stay in a line.
Okay.
And please tell me, why does it look like she's dead?
Pardon?
Why does it look like she's dead?
Well, she's all white, pale, and hasn't moved for a couple hours. No pulse. No pulse.
Okay.
She
All right.
definitely passed away.
Okay, do you think she's beyond any help?
No, she is beyond help. She needs to go to the funeral home.
Okay.
Or wherever they take her.
Okay. I'm sending someone to assist you. Please leave everything as you found it. Is there anything else we can do for you?
No, that's fine. Okay, bye.
If you can just repeat your address, just make sure I have it right.
Yes.
All right, they're on the way out there.
Thank you. All right,
No problem.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, so let's go ahead and go through this once more, breaking it down. I do have some takeaways.
Karen, yeah.
911, what's the location of the emergency?
All right, so their answer up 911, what's the location of the emergency, which is again the where of the golden three. So we're always looking for where, what, and who. And then additional details is normally, again, when they're in the CAD, grabbing that additional detail. But let's go ahead and keep going here.
Yes, I've had a death in the family.
So we have a what. So he asked for the where. We got a what.
I need an ambulance, I guess, from the police.
What's your address?
So we're going back to the recovery question of the where. So he's still trying to recover location.
My address is
Do you know, like,
different one.
numerical address?
Pardon?
Do you know, like, the actual address?
The address is.
Okay.
It's my wife. Yeah.
And right now, you can hear him typing in the background. This call is built completely, almost completely built, minus the additional details, at about 33 seconds into the call.
And what's the closest cross street or corner at that location?
Pine Brook, and East Venice.
Again, really good question for additional details because, again, getting cross streets can help narrow it down visually for the officers to get there quicker.
Okay.
Right behind Publix.
And you said it was...
This is
And what's the phone number you're calling from?
I'm calling from my cell phone, which is
And good reconfirming of the number that they're calling from, so that was really good.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
So now we're in the CAD. We're officially in the CAD right now. So the transitions can be a little hard, and this gets really awkward while he's going through the CAD. That's my primary takeaway on this, and we'll go over it.
well, she died. She died.
Who died?
All right, so now we're at, even though he said it in the beginning, we're still trying to like really figure out the who part. So we have a death in the family. We're now getting the who out of the golden three. So a little bit late on it, but still getting it is good.
My wife.
Okay, so she's there with you right now, and you saying she's dead?
She's sitting in a chair and she's dead.
Okay.
So really good additional detail.
Just stay in line just 1 second.
Okay.
And so what he's doing right now, at least my best guess because of what happens after this part, it sounds like he's pulling up the part of the CAD for like the EMS triage stuff. Like you'll understand when the questions start coming.
I'm just updating this information, just 1 second.
Yep, adding additional detail.
Okay.
And right now, that was not appropriate. I know you want to. Like, if you're on a call and you need to take that centering breath, don't do it like that. It comes across pretty poorly on a playback. Just, you can do it, but just kind of, like, not out loud, right? Because you're going to want that centering breath if this is something you're preparing yourself to go forward in the CAD.
And are you with her now?
Well, yes, I live here. We live in.
Right, but you're there with her right now?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay. And
Which is great because that's the beginning part, which is like, are you with the patient? Are you with the person that's having the problem?
how old is she?
And the age.
80 years old.
Okay.
Her name is.
Okay, so we have more on the... This is actually... Technically, the name is additional details at this point. But if you need to go back, you can update it inside the call and put in the additional details in there too.
Confirm, is she awake?
Now, we're going through the ABCs. Yep. It's going to sound a little awkward because this person is actually deceased.
No, she is dead.
Just to confirm, is she breathing?
No, she is not breathing. She.
And yes, it sounds weird, but you have to ask it. I am so sorry. It sounds strange on the calls, but these are things you are absolutely required to ask in the flow of the CAD.
Totally dead.
I am sending paramedics to help you now. Just stay in a line.
And that's word for word. Oh my God, this guy is good.
Okay.
And good at reading, actually, because that's word for word out of the CAD.
And please tell me, why does it look like she's dead?
It's the same thing as like what makes you think the person is like a drunk driver, what makes you think the person is deceased. Definitely a required question.
Pardon?
Why does it look like she's dead?
Uh, well, she's all white, pale, and hasn't moved for a couple hours.
And that's really great additional details.
And no pulse. No pulse.
Now, here's my other pet. This is not really a pet peeve, but they either didn't pick up on it or didn't take it as like a signal that they're going to want that information, or they just discreetly put it in the call that there is 2 physical people there. So there's the voice on the phone, there's another voice in the background that sounds possibly female, and a deceased body. So now we have 3 individuals there, not the 2. Not the caller and the patient. So I would have gotten more additional detail. Like, oh, I hear that you have somebody else there. Is this a family member? Etc. That type of thing.
Okay.
She definitely passed away.
Okay. Do you think she's beyond any help?
And again, I know it's a weird question, guys, but this is in the CAD. You have to ask that.
No, she is beyond help. She needs to go to the funeral home.
Okay.
Or wherever they take her.
Okay. I'm sending someone to assist you. Please leave everything as you found it. Is there anything else we can do for you?
And again, almost word for word from the CAD.
No, that's fine. Okay, bye.
If you can just repeat your address, just make sure I have it right.
Yes.
All right, they're on the way out there.
Thank you. All right,
No problem.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And for anybody thinking we should have kept the person on the phone, or that the call receiver should have kept them on the phone, dead people are found every single day. If you spend any time just even following the news at all, there's lots of dead people found every day. Natural causes, unnatural causes. And this turned out to be an unnatural cause. So it sounds like, oh, she passed away peaceful in the chair. That is incorrect. What actually happened is the caller, who is Wayne Juhlin, 94 years old, shot and murdered his 80-year-old wife. He is currently in jail awaiting trial. So that's what happened. And that's why getting the information about who the third person was would have been really great, because they're going to want to question them. Everybody's a suspect until they're cleared. And I know it sounds like the opposite. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty. When you're investigating things like this, everybody's possibly a suspect, and just got to narrow it down. But yeah, really just standard call, really. I mean, just straight out from the get-go. Got the golden 3. Got the really great additional details. And he doesn't know. When you get a call, you don't know actually what the person did, because they can be lying to you. And they usually do, if they're a perpetrator. They're not going to give you all the information, or sometimes none of the information. But yeah, it's sad. But I can definitely see where their mind would have gone with that. So his wife, who was 80 years old, was suffering from dementia. Now, I can't put my tootsies in their shoes, so I don't know what I would actually do in a situation like that. I am against killing, so it would not be killing, but I don't know what I would do in a situation with a partner with dementia. I haven't been in that situation before to know what the mind frame is, but I know personally, I'm a no kill. I'm a no murder. Yeah. Anyway, really sad. Kind of wanted to bookend the weekend with another situation where the person calling is the person of importance here. And just tragic week with the calls. But hopefully, you know what I'm going to do for next week? I'm going to find something a bit more lighthearted. We'll do some fun stuff next week. Possibly really fun kid calls that maybe you haven't heard in a while. But with that, guys, please take care. Stay safe. Don't be naughty. And until next time. Bye-bye.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Josh Benson.
And I'm Stacy Scheibel. This is First to Four. It's a shocking crime in a quiet town. A 94-year-old Venice man charged with murdering his 80-year-old wife. The accused killer claims he did it to end his wife's struggle with dementia. But some say this murder did not have to happen. 8 on your side's John Rogers reports.
Good evening. As you're about to hear, he called 911 himself after he allegedly killed his wife. At around 7:30 Monday night, Venice police were called to Aston Gardens at Pelican Point. They received a chilling 911 call from 94-year-old Wayne Juhlin.
She's sitting in a chair and she's dead.
Juhlin's 80-year-old wife was deceased. The dispatcher tried to find out why.
Why does it look like she's dead?
Well, she's all white, pale, and hasn't moved for a couple hours.
He later told police the truth. He said his wife suffered from dementia, so he decided to kill her and then take his own life. But when he turned the gun on himself, the weapon jammed.
He wrote a very lengthy suicide note.
Now he's charged with first-degree premeditated murder.
It's tragic. The sadness is that people don't seek help.
There are resources out there to help caregivers. For example, the Senior Friendship Center in Sarasota County offers support groups and resources to help those struggling with loved ones who have dementia.
It's those individuals that are out there that think they can do it by themselves, and it's sad that they don't allow other people to help them.
He was booked here into the Sarasota County Jail. In Sarasota, John Rogers, 8 on your side.